figure fees and shipping and the box is almost $5 exactly. And if I'm into it for a quarter, then I have made like $9.75 on this one. All right, just wanted to do a quick video about shipping records. You know, I've been selling records really slowly, you know, maybe a couple a year for like 20 years. But I've never been a record seller, so to speak. I didn't know enough. I don't know enough about condition. I don't know how to grade them really well. So I've only started shipping them in these type boxes for a year or so. So I am pretty happy with them. I'm glad I made the change. The only reason to not make the change really would be cost, because these are going to cost roughly 40 to 45 cents, 50 cents for these, and you can get them cheaper if you buy them in bulk. I think you can get 50 for like 22 bucks or something. Matter of fact, I think I have a link below. I do in my other videos anyways. I don't know why I wouldn't in this one. Maybe I'll put it in the comments. I like to use these because of time. So even if I'm spending 40 cents or so, I'm okay with it. So the first few times I shipped them, I just shipped them like this and I had no complaints. But I think putting them in a poly bag is even a better idea. Some people take the record out of the sleeve and then they ship them separately so that the record isn't, you know, making the imprint on here. I think I would do them separately and divide them by a piece of cardboard if this wasn't such a cheap record. So I think I'm just gonna do it that way. This is not exactly a collector's record, I don't think. So we're gonna put it in here. We're gonna ship it in here just like this. But I would caution you, if you're selling, you know, records, even $20 records, I think you're probably better off shipping them separate and putting a piece of cardboard in between them and putting a poly bag around both and putting them in here like that. I think that's probably your best bet. But I'm not going to do that on this one. So this one is going to go in the bag first. Now I really do have, I'm all out. I have a bag that fits them perfectly. This is about 1.5 inches too long. But I think it's still okay. It's just going to be folded up and put in there just like that anyways. Now, if you haven't seen these before, they're corrugated right here. So if you wanted to ship multiple records, you know, you would just bend it to the size that you wanted. And that's basically how you do it. No rocket science here. It's pretty easy, nothing special. I'm going to tape it real quick just to make it a little bit easier for me. Need a little tape there and a little bit of tape here. You know, I would spend probably 5 minutes packaging this thing if I had to go and find the box and do all the cutting and the perfect measuring and all that stuff. And it would take me a little bit of time. I could list an item for the time that it took me to do this. So I do think, and I overuse tape, so this is probably enough, but I have a little obsessive compulsive disorder, so I tend to tape the sides as well. All right, so like I said, this is a pretty low cost item. I'm into it for maybe a quarter. I bundled it up in a deal I had. So this sold for $15. So you figure fees and shipping and the box is almost $5 exactly. And if I'm into it for a quarter, then I have made like $9.75 on this one, and I'm pretty happy with it. So, at any rate, thank y'all for joining us. Happy shipping.